Hello, Will is here. Hi. It's
the gamers.
The start of the month again. We're back here again. Here we are again.
Gamers.
Gamers.
It's April Fools.
Every day of my life, I am given more clowns and clowns to deal with.
She's talking about me, by the way.
I was gonna work on model today, but I don't think I have the brain power to be quite honest. So I'm gonna animate chibis that I need to finish up.
We're gonna play Chain together, yeah.
No! The only game I care about right now is Repo. Lock in right now.
I'm literally drawing my frames right now. I'm literally drawing. And I have to add music, and then I have to add turbulent displaces, but turbulent displaces is like not even work.
I need to figure out if there's a way to do an effect like that in Resolve, because I want to also be able to do that. I should look it up right now instead of animating this chibi. Hold on, wait.
So
there's probably a way to do it in the Fusion. Yeah, hold on. We got it. See, this is what happens when you look up video editing thing and you want effects. It's always an AMV tutorial, and I trust them with my life. They know what they're doing. I love AMV tutorials so much. It's always one of them. A really pretty chibi model. This is my friend Prinny's D&D character. And they commissioned this from me because their friend has a matching animated chibi that's facing the other way in the same pose. Where did your leg go? Where did your leg go? Your leg? Where did your leg go? Did I take it somewhere? Hello? Where did this one? What happened here? What? Wait. What's going on? I don't know where the leg went. Opens the actual PSD. No, it's there in the PSD file. What happened to it? She had a leg. Oh, I found it. Oh, now it's not in the correct position though. Okay, hold up. Wait. What? Okay. Strange and unusual occurrences. Hi, we're going back to Live2D jail. Yay! I spammed my mother a bunch of pensive emojis and she said, okay, that is too many. You only get one. Probably my most used emoji of all time. Put the open eye laugh crying emoji into people's keyboards. I think that should be real. I think that should be a real emotion that I'm allowed to express. Whatever here was, there you go. Have some glue. Have some glue. How am I gonna do the weight? I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. I wasn't thinking about that part. Repo scares me. Repo is fun. Repo is fun because me and my friends started beefing with all the monsters. And now I'm like, oh, you can just kind of hit them with objects? Okay, here I go. Repo's not nearly as scary as Lethal Company used to be. Lethal Company has always been too scary for me to play, but Repo is actually quite chill. You can beat every Repo monster to death, you can, and it's quite funny. The starting beef with the monsters is real. I be swinging at them now. Give me a ball. I'll start smacking them. I forgot to do my math. Oh, I'll do that. I will do that after stream. I'm going through my old rigging and trying to make these toggles a little better because I have some questions for past me as to why it's set up like this. I have some questions. Why is this here? This looks like maybe it was a workaround for something. Why is this here? Hold on. That's glued. Why is this? What? Why is there one vertice that moves with this? I have questions. Okay, how about I get rid of this? Yeah! Darkness imprisoning me! Has anyone else decided to restart an Animal Crossing island this year? Me and my friends, independently of each other, decided to restart their islands. I still have my OG island on the main Switch, but I have a Switch Lite, so I was just like, okay, I guess I'll make a new one. If I do, I'll pick up bad habits again, like playing at work. Playing Animal Crossing at work! I think it's time to Animal Crossing grind on company time. I finally did it. And now I'm in the 2-week tutorial phase and I'm like, I forgot how long this part was. Why did they do that? Why did they make the tutorial part of this game like 2 weeks long? Why did they do that? There's a cost to pay for a Live2D VTuber model. I'm looking to become one. There's a big ol' range. You can pay as little as it's so dependent on what you want. You can pay as little as 500, you can pay as little as 10,000. I'm so serious.
And then there's people that do full bodies, there's people that do like the bust up, you know.
What I recommend if you want to be a VTuber first is not to immediately go for a model. I'd say try streaming.
PNG.
Streaming with like a PNG or a GIF or GIF tuber or something instead. PNG tuber, GIF tuber, because they're those are like very much lower range. Like you're not gonna get into multiple hundreds of dollars doing that first. Hi, this is editing Brie Love Murat. I just wanted to say that there's actually a really good video by Eye Candy talking about how to get into VTubing. There's a bunch of ways that I didn't really mention in this part, but I think this video covers a lot of it and it's a good place to start. That's all. Thank you. Goodbye. Brie, do you do room backgrounds? No! I hate backgrounds forever. I wish I knew someone I could recommend instead, but I literally just don't. I can't immediately think of that many background artists at all. Astro hates them, but she's really good at them. Damn near everybody does, including me. I want to not hate backgrounds, but I don't have the time to figure it out. How do you get into rigging? It always seems so hella complicated out here doing rocket science. Rigging isn't the most complicated thing ever. Maybe if you're doing a lot of complex things, but I feel like for most models you don't end up doing a ton of shit, a ton of really complicated stuff. Ooh, I forgot it would reset everything if I did that. I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna pass away. I hope sitting toggles don't become the new meta. I don't wish that upon people. Next up, laying toggle, horizontal. Laying toggle right now. I don't think I can do that. Does she have? No, there's not what. I think this would just break the legs. Laying toggle. Good night. I think if you want a laying toggle, at that point you need a 3D model, to be honest. Picking up a pencil on the floor toggle, crazy! Hate me like one of your French girls toggle, crazy! Would you say art school is worth it? No! No, I would not. Me and all my friends shaking hands because the industry that you got a degree to get a job in imploded when you graduated. Good luck 3D modeling. 3D modeling continues to scare me. It's the one thing I can be convinced to not do. No one can convince me to start 3D modeling. I refuse. Hi Nexus. Hi Lyle. Hi Astro. The devious bald spot. Astro asked me to look through a model file she finished, and in my notes I wrote the devious bald spot. We're gonna work on Tria's model. That's it. That's it. Come with me. Come with me. I don't want to be on the screen anymore. Come here. I'm gonna reload this. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna restart Live2D for reasons. I'm restarting Live2D because I literally, the first thing I did was accidentally press Control A, and I'm like, well, I'm not dealing with that, and then I closed the program. Numa, I'm about to show you something terrible, and that is all the triangles visible on this model. Crying for your RAM? I have Minecraft open in the background, by the way. I'm AFKing by a farm. Whoa. Did not mean to smack my microphone. Did not mean to beat my microphone like that. Have you figured out a price for plopping? I'm about to write a mathematical equation, I think, that will help me calculate the price for this better. Cause like, it's one thing if you have sitting. I think sitting on a base model sounds fine. It's when you start adding multiple outfits is that it starts getting really, ooh. It starts getting, I lost the Z turning I had on this already for some reason. Did I delete it on accident? I did delete it on accident. Okay. Okay, that was my fault. My fault. Accidentally deleted something that shouldn't have been deleted. Anyway, imagine you have a model and it has a sitting toggle, and then the sitting toggle is one thing, but then you have multiple outfits. But say one of the outfits only has like, maybe it's like a bathing suit. Maybe it's just like literally like you only have like the bikini bottom and you don't even have shoes or anything. Like, why would I charge for extra for doing that? But then what if you have a different outfit that has like a whole separate lower part that I'd have to draw again, you know? I feel like I have to like make some additions to how you would price that. Would you use different kinds of sitting poses too? I guess why not? Well, I like this one because it's front facing, so I don't have to change the torso at all. So if you can get something kind of like where I don't have to change the torso at all, that would be nice. Yesterday, I had the very fun experience of watching my computer's memory usage go from like 90-something% while I was using Live2D to closing it, and then watching it drop to like 20. It was crazy. I was like, oh, it's this program that is doing this to my computer. Sparkly dress, my neurons activate. The glitter. Yesterday, I woke up at like 7 something and I sat down at my computer at like 8, and then I did not leave my computer until 7 p.m. and it was all model work, and I was like, yep. Ooh, okay, hold on. Oh, I do have them both selected. Wait. Yesterday I was exploding so casually. Yes. I said we are getting this done and it's getting done on time and I'm going to get it done. Can I maybe hide the boobs for a second? Actually, maybe I can. Hold on. Can we just have no boobs at all? We can have no boobs. All right, cool. Surprise top surgery. No boobs. They're gone for a second. Finally, my back pains are gone. Finally, Trio is free. There's no boobs. I took them away. I got my giant dice from Jar in the mail yesterday, and I've just been tossing it around. This is a weapon. This is a rock. I've been given a rock made of resin. And then I'm gonna go back to not having the boobs again. They're gonna be gone. I'll even turn off the glitter this— oh, never mind. That makes the mask worse. I lied. I'm making a bouncer right now. I'm making a bouncer. We're doing art requests. If you did not know, I do take art requests. They cost 150,000 channel points. Yes, they do. And I fulfill them at the last Sunday of every month. This time we have 3 of them to do. These are things I've made for people. Those are things I made for people. Wow. Bro, you're so fucking talented. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. To be quite honest, I feel like I am barely functioning as a human being as of late, but that's okay. Okay, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in, I swear. I gotta start prepping for art fight. Oh, for art fight. Fuck. Good luck with the art fight. Oh my god, I always forget that's happening. I don't remember a lot of art fight, but I also always love to see when people would do like the custom icons with like the logo for each year, the theming for each year. That's so cute. I'm ancient. Dude, I was walking around yesterday and I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I walked wrong, I guess. I committed the crime of walking wrong, but my knee decided to riot, and I literally could not fall asleep because of how bad my knee was hurting. Oh, felt my knees are both very angry with me and do not like to bend much. I literally don't know what I did. Body just got mad. Like, okay, well, we need to walk though. I have a brush that's like— I don't know if I have a paint splitter brush, but I might have one that's like blood. That's probably close enough. Let me see. I'll give you blue. I brought you blue. Does anyone remember I brought you blue? I brought you blue. That's like ancient history now, isn't it?
I got you blue.
I got blue. Bitches love blue. I brought that bitch a stick. Yes. That's such an old video now. Witness. In the bouncing machine. Go to the template. Oh, I have the big one on. Wait. I have the big one on right now. Wait. No. 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 Where's the normal one? Wait, there we go. A normal amount of bouncing, an appropriate amount of bouncing. I showed a little bit of Mizzy's sketch. I have since colored it. I need to do a few more things to it before I can start lining it. But new model for May. This kind of worked out really well. So the original model I had scheduled for May, they asked if they could reschedule, and I said okay. So now I get to work on Mizzy's model this month, and now it puts everything that I had back on schedule. Here is where I'm at now. I sent this over already. However, I still need to do a few more things to it. Oh! I didn't send you this. I started making an overlay for this version of it. The sketch to liner, no, literally. A sketch for models, especially going from sketch to liner, is where everything is like, oh man, and then you go to colors again and you're like, yay! We cook so hard on model sketches. It's because I feel like you need to have a good idea of what the finished model is gonna look like, because the amount of time between this phase and then getting back to it looking like this is it's a while. I was playing Repo last night with me and the gamers. And we do it as you do in Repo, and you put all of the strength on one person so that one person can start picking up the enemies. There is an enemy in Repo that's literally just a baby. It's just a baby that walks around and like throws shit at you. It'll pick up your objects and throw them at you, and you take massive damage from being hit by the thrown objects. And I walked into a room and I saw the baby and I went, Rubbo! I need you to come kill this child. Makes me so— literally the most infuriating enemy in Repo, I think. Like, actually, genuinely. The average child hater unprompted? True! This is a reference to a video game. Twitch, don't look at me. You're right, because you can tell from the face of your character besides your voice too. Oh, I just sound like this. I just sound like that, and my character is intentionally made to look a little bit sad. That's my wife. She is just like that. I am just like that. In general, when I made this OC, she's always been like tired. Look has always been tired. Dude, yesterday, my mother asked me to make some French toast, and I said, okay, sure. And whenever I make French toast, I just make a ton of it. I just like go through a whole loaf of bread because the house will eat it all of the people of the house. But I was making it yesterday, and I was scooping the margarine out of the margarine container for the pan, and somehow it just fell straight off my butter knife onto my shirt, and I was like so devastated. Actually, saddest moment of my day. Dude, my butter shirt, bro. The house will eat it just made me think that the house itself was eating it. Yeah, I cook food for the house. My house, which is alive. Haunted house movies exist. This is true. But what if it wasn't a haunted house movie? What if it was like a comedy movie about this person wondering where the fuck all their food is going, and then they find out that the house is eating it? I would be pissed. I would be mad. You are a house. Why are you eating my food? As a foodie and someone in culinary, I think I'd have a critical issue. I would literally start a fight with the house. How do I fight the house? How do I throw hands with the house? What are you doing? Do you know how expensive groceries are? You don't, because you're a house.
Oh my god!
Balatro. Jimbo-Balatro? Jimbo. Oh my god. I thought that should Jimbo-Balatro for a second. Oh my god. Me and my friend Caitlin started this fucking bit to piss off Will where we started making up lore for Balatro. Like it was like a creepypasta type beat. And we were like, John Balatro. If you open up Balatro at 4 in the morning, John Balatro will appear. And it made him so mad. This is very real. John Balatro owes me $20. Holy shit, it's Jimbo Balatro. Wait, I need to send a screenshot of this to Will. I stole your glasses, now I leave. Thank you. Thank you for blessing my chat, Jimbo Balatro. Thank you. I had to put a vibe on here. Watch Will come in here to immediately yell at us. He's not awake. He went back to sleep. He woke up and he was like, I feel like a horse. And I said, go back to sleep. Also, Will just woke up. You want to see what he said? This is what he said about Jimbo Balatro. Jimbo Balatro.